Dr. Gil Morgan, the defending champ, at Pebble Beach at the first tee, holding court with some of the youngsters here in San Jose. They're not playing in the tournament, but they hope to one day. Dr. Gil Morgan is the defending champion of the First Tee Open at Pebble Beach, and it's a champion tour event, but it's a lot more than that, isn't it?
It definitely is. You know, it's an opportunity for us to give back a little bit to the community and help a lot of kids experience what tournament golf is all about. Having the week with the junior girls and boys, it's a lot of fun to see their reactions to how they're playing and how we're playing and how the team plays. And so it's the interaction is really kind of significant. So it's a lot of fun, and there's some highs and some lows, obviously, because of the way we play. But at the same time, it's great to have the opportunity to spend time with the kids for that week and show them a lot of what courtesy golf and everything is all about.
They learn so much from the champions, but what do the champions learn from the kids?
Well, I think the kids, their philosophy is probably a lot more stringent than ours is. With all the core values that they teach them, they're probably a lot more disciplined than we are at this point in time. So they may teach us to be a little bit more patient, or be a little bit more honest, a little bit more whatever, all their values there. I think that and just the excitement of being a kid. We've kind of lost a little bit of that sometimes. The experience that you go through, everything that's involved with the tournament play, and how that you can grow and learn from the kids just like you can from anyone else.
And you're now a veteran on the Champions Tour with what, 25 career wins.
Yeah.
That's up there with Jay Haas and all the leaders.
Well, yeah, I've been very fortunate to be able to play out there. I've played at a pretty high level for, I guess this is my 12th year now on the Champions Tour. So I've got 25 wins. I think I'm like third in that category at this point in time. So the Champions Tour has been a very exciting and profitable situation for me. It's really helped me at the end of my career. Most athletes, when your career's over, it's pretty much over, and golf is being one of the exceptions where you can go on and play and compete and still make a living and do all the things that you'd like to do when you thought, most of us thought 20, 25 years ago there wasn't anything like this, and so to have this opportunity has been spectacular, really.
Well, no Champions member have gone back-to-back at Pebble Beach. Are you thinking about that at all?
Well, you always think about doing something like that. The probability is it probably won't happen, but at the same time, there's a chance out there. It just depends on how your game is at the time and what all happens during the week. Last week I came in there, I hadn't been playing too good, and I started playing pretty well on the West Coast, and it was kind of the icing on the cake for my West Coast, these three tournaments out here on the West Coast that we're getting ready to play right now. This year I haven't played very well. I've probably been the worst year to date, but at the same time I feel like my game's coming around a little bit. Hopefully maybe this will spark, the win last year will spark me to go on and play at a little higher level, and maybe you never know what's going to happen, so you got to give it a whirl.
Well, you're going to see most of the West Coast today because you're here in San Jose this afternoon, and probably in an hour or two you'll be on your way to Washington for another tournament.
That's true, very true. We're getting ready to play the Tradition up in Bend, Oregon is where it is, and I had to go through Seattle to get there, so maybe I will get to see all those states that you were talking about. So it's a nice day here. I mean, when I left home it was pouring down rain, so it's nice to come to California. Is not a bad place to come to, and hopefully everybody enjoyed the media day here this week, and we'll come back, and looking forward to coming back actually in about 3 weeks and see how we do.
We'll see you Labor Day weekend at Pebble.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Gil.
Yeah.